points waiting for Ben to reveal his plan 2:15 Eastern. Will he be affected by the GOP, which says don't print any more money? Next case. President Obama wants to charge a $100 fee for anyone flying on a private jet. Our next guest says that will kill his business. Well, certainly heard it. Andrew Schmertz is the CEO of Hopscotch Air is here. Now, let's define this, Andrew.
Sure.
It's $100 per commercial flight.
Commercial air carriers would pay a $100 tax when they use the air traffic control system, which is just about every flight.
And that's what you do.
And that's what we do.
Hopscotch Air,
Hopscotch Air, we fly piston planes. We're regional service. A lot of our fares are as little as $600. So you add $100 to that, and now you're looking at an increase of 15%. This proposal has been on the table with previous administrations. It's always been rejected. The issue here is that you raise the cost of flying, and you're going to get less people flying. That's what happens. So the guy sitting in the back of the Gulfstream 5, he's not going to care about the $100.
Right.
But who's going to care? The pilots who are going to get less flights out of this.
But a lot of people will say, wait a second. You're hiring a private plane. You must have money. You can afford another $100.
The historical data clearly shows that you raise the cost of flying and you get less flying. It's $100 now, but I'll tell you something. This business is dominated by small businesses. We live on the tipping point of success and failure every day. How much is it going to cost us to collect the $100? We're going to face extra burdens. It's a heavily regulated industry, and now we're going to have to do more paperwork, more accounting. And it's $100 today. Tomorrow it's going to be $50 for a pilot to call the weather briefing service. That's what happens when we do something called user fees. We see it in Europe, and it has been detrimental in Europe. We already have an efficient way to collect taxes, Stuart, and that's the fuel tax. It's a pay-as-you-go system.
But now, I'm familiar with Europe, obviously, and as I recall, when these kind of user fees were imposed, it killed off businesses like yours, which is a small private hire company.
You know, most people think about aviation, and our experience is flying United Airlines or Boeing, so you think it's a big business. I invite people to go to their local airports. This is a small business industry.
Really?
It's a small business industry. It's mom and pop shops that are struggling to make it because, you know, the aviation industry isn't exactly tremendously successful.
But that's not what people think.
That's not what people think at all.
You hire a private plane, not a private jet, but a private plane. You think it's some hotshot, fat cat business guy.
Right.
And you're telling me that's not true.
Half of our customers this summer never chartered a plane before because we're introducing affordable
So for $600, where are you going?
Yeah.
We're taking people from White Plains to East Hampton, for example.
Right.
Atlantic City.
Really?
Right.
Nantucket and the Cape is about.
And how many people can you get onto a $600 plane?
It's a three passengers.
So that's actually a deal.
It's
I mean, airline fares, commercial fares are like through the roof.
Well, they're not only through the roof, but the entire travel experience on regional, they replace regional flying is a nightmare. Okay.
So, it's not a deal when you can drive, Stuart.
No, we
let's
compete
put this
against
in
driving.
perspective. You're right.
We do. We compete against driving. However,
of course you do.
Right,
Have you ever driven to the Hamptons on a Friday afternoon?
No, and I refuse
Neither have I,
to.
actually.
You have a construction company on Long Island that's building a project in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. How are you getting to Collegeville,
All right,
Pennsylvania?
here's the key. Will it kill you or just hurt you? $100 fee.
I think today it hurts us and it kills people down the line.
All right, Andrew.
It's a bad idea.
Andrew Schmertz, Hopscotch Air, everybody. Good stuff. Thanks very much, Andrew.
Thanks
Appreciate
very much,
it. Answer to the question...